So here I sit on podcast day, and it's 4:20 in the afternoon. And do you think I've done anything at all related to the podcast? If you said yes, you would be wrong. That would be a big fat no. I have not done anything related to the podcast at all today. So why do I have podcast day if I don't even spend time on my podcast? Well, spending time on other things not directly related to podcast, but we'll get into that. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Constructive Liberty podcast, so we're always intentionally designing a lifestyle of freedom. Today is Wednesday, May the 18th. I had to double check that date. And we are talking about, we'll say, a continuation of my episode on top 5 tools every entrepreneur needs from a couple of weeks ago. So those top 5 tools that I talked about that day were a website, a lead funnel, a way to contact your customers, a CRM, and a method of customer relations. And I recommended the DISC method on that one. That one, all the other 4 were software. That one there was a soft skill rather than software. So you can kind of code soft skills into yourself. You just have to, it takes more work than typing away on a keyboard does. And I'm not going to take away anything from the people who create that software. That is way over my head. But kind of what we're going into today is what I've been working on since that point. Now, I've done a whole awful lot since since that episode. I think that was 2 weeks ago. And since then, I have started getting into marketing. I signed up for a course on, affiliate marketing, but not just affiliates. I mean, I do want to learn how to sell stuff, but in learning affiliate marketing, you also learn just marketing, like online marketing. And I really need to learn that if I want to sell my own products and my own services. And so I signed up for a course on that. I figured, hey, might as well go the affiliate marketing route so I can learn how to sell other people's products. That way, while I'm learning the marketing, I don't also have to learn or do the fulfillment side of things, sending out the products or doing the coaching and all of that. I'll do some of that as well as I learn the marketing. But right now I'm focused really hard and heavy on the marketing side of things. And that is kind of where the top 5 tools that every entrepreneur needs to be using. And so I created today, actually, a PDF download, the 5 best tools for business growth. And I've got linked all of the things that I talked about in that episode. My favorite softwares for creating a website. I've got Groove.cm, Get a Host Now, and Bluehost in there. The software for creating lead funnels, again, Groove.cm, ClickFunnels, GoPipeline Pro, and Keep. Then my favorite CRM tools, which is Customer Relationship Management, Keep, GoPipeline Pro, HubSpot, and then again, Groove.cm. And then in the communications methods, I just have the email clients in here, and that is Aweber, Groove.cm, and Zoho Mail. Then, of course, the DISC method for customer relations. And then a bonus on this PDF, I've got a link where you can go to sign up for a free lifetime account on Groove.cm. Now, you can do so much with the free account. They do have upgrades that they'll try to rope you into, but if you only need like one website, I think you get up to 3 websites maybe with the free account. And wow, like the tools that are in Groove.cm will absolutely blow you away. I love Groove. Now it's a fairly new software. They're still working on it. It's barely out of beta right now. So there are some bugs. It can be a little, there can be a learning curve to it if you're not used to it. But if you stick with it, you will grow to love it too. I love it. That's what I build or have built all my websites on. Yes, I have multiple websites. It's a thing I need to get over it. I know I have a problem with buying websites, and then I park on them, and then I'm like, make a few blogs here and there, and I need to either stop that or actually dive deeper into it. But that kind of ties into the affiliate marketing thing. So in my searches for how to make money, more money, like passive income and all of that, affiliate marketing is something that has come up over and over and over again. If you see all of the TikToks and the Facebook Reels and the YouTube Shorts of people that act like they have just a relaxing, tranquil, just beautiful life where they can do whatever they want, whenever they want, and they have passive income. You know, they're making more income than they can spend while they're on vacation, as they like to say. Most of the time, those people are in affiliate marketing. Maybe I just see all of those because I actually follow and watch some of those videos. I don't know. You know how the algorithms are. They can get screwy, and when you watch through a whole reel or a whole TikTok, they start sending you more that are like that. That's how the algorithms work. So I've just been bombarded with people that are trying to sell an affiliate marketing course. And I ended up diving into one, and I'm loving it so far. I'm learning quite a bit. We'll see where this can take me. So what else have I been up to besides just that? Today, I've spent pretty well the whole day creating this free download, the 5 best tools for business growth. And I've got all these links in there where you can go to each of these different tools that I talked about. And a lot of them have free accounts. There's a couple of them that are affiliate links. So if you don't want to help the show by clicking on the link and signing up on those things, that's okay. Just Google the name of that thing and you won't support the show at all. If you do want to support the show, you can sign up through those links, and it's not going to cost you any extra, but it does help us out just a little bit. So take it or leave it, be that as it may. But I spent most of the day creating that because in my affiliate marketing journey, I'm trying to learn how to create these freebies and bridge that to another link. So if you know anything about marketing, or if you've done any online shopping, you've seen probably over and over again, download my free this, come get the free that. You can have a free this, and you go sign up for that. You enter your email and they send you this free PDF or ebook or whatever it may be. And it's a good way to sucker somebody in. And I say that in a bad way. Like, I am the first one that's going to sign up for every freebie I can. Like, I love getting new tools and new things like that. And so while I feel sometimes suckered in, I know what I'm signing up for. And the good ones, there's some that, the download is just trash, but there's some that really are valuable. There's some out there that really do provide a lot of value. And so I'm trying to learn how to create something that maybe won't take a lot of time, but can provide value for people. But then you bridge that to another product or to another link. And what happens is, as you up the value on each thing that people click on, and hopefully you can present to them something that is useful to them, and they will purchase that, and you will get a small commission for it. That's the basis of affiliate marketing. There's a lot of different softwares that you can go into. There's different things that you can try to tie together, and it can get really confusing at times. So I'm trying to learn all of that, learn the psychology of marketing, learn how to create enticing headlines, how to create good emails. And I don't know, it's a huge, long process. I'm just at the beginning stages of it, but I love learning new things. So it's kind of exciting for me. But the reason I kind of got off track there, the reason I spent most of the day creating this thing, which is not complicated at all, but it's because my computer is super slow. Like right now, I don't know what is up. My computer updated a couple of weeks ago, And since then, it has been excruciatingly slow. I don't know what's going on. Don't know what happened. I don't know. I've put new RAM in it, which is new memory sticks. Upgraded both of those. It's got 16 gigs of RAM in it. Still slow. I've deleted like 200 gigs of stuff off the computer, put some on an external hard drive, and deleted programs and deleted software and deleted pictures and deleted all kinds of stuff. Like 200 gigs of stuff I've taken off my computer, and it is still excruciatingly slow. So what did I do? Well, what is a person to do when their computer is screwy and they kind of rely on their PC for a lot of things in life? Well, I went out and ordered a new computer. Yep, I just did. I went yesterday, was looking on Amazon. I'm like trying to find a computer, and I know that desktops are cheaper. So I started looking through the desktops, and I came across this one that was on Amazon Renewed, which is basically what happens on Amazon Renewed. A customer buys a product, they return it. It's still in perfect condition. Amazon goes through it. They have their affiliates or whatever go through it, make sure everything's in perfect working order, and then they repackage it and sell it at a much cheaper price. So I got a computer with 2 terabytes of storage on it, 32 gigs of RAM, 3.4 megahertz processor, like super good specs. I mean, it's not a gaming computer by any means, but it could be. I mean, it's much better than the computers that I used to play games on, but really good specs for a computer that only costs like $230. And they only had 5 available, but I'm going to drop that link in the show notes when I'm done with the podcast. And if you are in the market for a computer, go check that thing out. You're going to be blown away, I believe, when that one gets to you. I'm pretty sure mine hasn't got here yet, but I'm pretty sure that I will be super happy to have a decent computer. Finally, I'll get to have my personal computer back. The laptop that I'm on now used to be my personal computer. Now it's a business computer. This new one, if you know anything about business and taxes and all of that, you buy things that your business will use and you can write it off on taxes. But I'm not here to give tax advice. I'm not an attorney or a CPA or none of that stuff. I only know what I researched on the internet, because you know how true those things are. Everything you hear on the internet's true, flat earthers. But why did I go there? Anyway, so I want to drop that link to that computer in the show notes where you can go check it out. I know today is a little bit of a shorter and maybe a little bit of a rambly episode, but I wanted to kind of share what I've been up to, what I've been diving into the last while. And yeah, it's super exciting to me. I love learning new things, probably to my detriment from time to time. But speaking of learning new things, I listened to a podcast the other day, and it was the School of Greatness podcast, and he was interviewing a lady who talks about human behavior. She dives deep into, I don't know how you call it, the psychology of things. She talked a lot on this episode about nonverbal communication and the cues that we give off to other people. I was super fascinated by that podcast. It's not very often that I'm that into a podcast, but this one here is like an hour and a half long, and I listened straight through the whole thing. It kept my attention. So if you want to go check that out, I'll drop that link in the show notes too. We're going to have lots of links in the show notes today. We're going to have links where you can go download that 5 Best Tools for Business Growth PDF. It's got all the links to the tools that I recommend. We'll have the link to that podcast I just mentioned and the link to that computer if there's still any available on Amazon. So next week we'll be back. We are going to... I'm not sure what we'll be talking about next week, but we'll be back on Wednesday. And until then, do good work.